What? That's what I'm saying. Hope this isn't sequence breaking, but I do actually want to go back and buy potions real fast. Then we're out of here for good.
Jill's only just risen from her sickbed, remember?
Look what the curl dragged in. Go on, then. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Only do one skin stone tonic, or stone skin tonic, but just let the homies hit. Where is the kiss a homie emote when you need it? The music here is actually very reminiscent of the FF15 music. There's a couple places in Final Fantasy 15, like on the beach, they have that exact same, not the exact same, but a very similar tune, if not the same. Game is gorgeous.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't.
Our new sword is very old video game looking.
Branded, keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
Yeah, the beach by the first city you go to is like that bit where you got to make the long run down the docks anytime you want to go down there to talk to somebody.
Afraid to go back.
When's the next urban Final Fantasy?
I know.
What do you mean by that? Do you mean modern? Because modern-esque is like the 7 remake coming out is more futuristic. It's not like classic medieval times. Hoping for some sick blades later in the game. Only ones I've seen so far are okay, but nothing wowsing. Yeah, my main, like the only real complaint I have with this one is, I mean, it happened in 7, it's happening in the 7 remake, and it happened in 13. So we just came off of 13 also. But anyway, to answer Lotus' question, or just to talk about what Lotus was talking about, my only real complaint, and it's not really a real one, like the game could still be goaty without it easily, but I wish instead of just changing like our little sash around our waist and picking our gems, I wish they put full armor sets in the game. Because it looks so sick that your sword loads in with cutscenes and stuff, and I wish I could change like my whole armor look that would also work with cutscenes.
If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
But yeah, so you're currently getting it with the 7 remake. 15 was kind of in between. Because there were guns. You didn't use guns, but there were guns and a flying car in 15. And then 13 was futuristic. See what these guys are about. Oh, these guys are about to be dead. Hey, we got Jill out here, all right? Let's go. Ooh, a quest. Where are we? Okay, this is badass. Real quick, I think I have some abilities I can work out. I'm assuming this is the same. Yeah, allows assignment to any icon, so I don't need to upgrade any of those. Can upgrade this to increase the range that the claw can grab. I don't really care about that. I don't think I have anything I'm dying to spend my points on. I think for right now, I just save it. I'll either have points to spend when we get whatever this third tree over here is going to be. Kitsu! Welcome back to the 5, motherfucking monster. How you doing, Kitsu? Or I'll get like the super upgraded tornado or something.
I have been revived.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate,
How you doing, Kitsu?
the highest priority.
Chocobo are pissed. They're all just staring at the wagon.
Stop and give me an hand.
Why has this tipped over, Father?
Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you?
Here.
Typical. A bloody bearer. And just look, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand.
He's talking to us like we're
me,
not
don't
people.
you? I need your help. These blast
Stuck between
birds must
doing
have
more
come
Tears of
away
the
with my
Kingdom and
cargo,
finishing
now they've
Destiny
got me
2. How far off
surrounded.
are you from finishing Destiny 2?
I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
I really want to tell this dude to fuck off, but whatever.
Fine.
That's the spirit.
Oh, not finishing
All right.
fishing.
Here, you hand that to the stable master.
God damn, I
and
mean,
no
whatever's
one
calling
else.
your name.
I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the
What a
way.
piece of shit. I could turn into Ifrit and eat him right now. Like the chocobos are just like, Father, why? Why is it tipped over? When will it be upright again? Alright, just up and to the left. Again, wish this sprint feature kicked in a bit sooner than it does. Lotus, if you're still here, I'm sure your chat told you, but if you pet the dog 5 times in a row, you get a little trophy for it.
That's one of our branded.
Good girl. You get some rest. Are you the stable master?
Told that dude suck my dick from the back when I spoke to him.
Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
Yeah, you pet him 5 times, you just get a little bronze trophy, just pops.
By wild chocobos.
Later, Squire, be easy, bud.
Sounds about right. You'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt.
Turn motion blur off? Yeah, same.
If I know him.
It helps if you keep it on frame rate mode instead of graphics mode, but apparently they're coming out with a patch
Don't they?
to get rid of motion blur, because I don't know why that wasn't in it since launch.
The smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, but you can't get greedy. As still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters.
What a bird wants. They gave me 19 experience for that shit. And some stuff. A little material here and there. Would they come out with a patch? I like that quest. It was just on the way. There should have also been a third option where I take the stuff that guy gave me and I go throw it into a lake. But there's stuff down there. Keep forgetting Jill's with us. Wednesday after the 4th of July is going to be when I finally shop around for PC shit.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
I hope you build a good one, man.
Let's go and find out. Shall
What
we?
is your budget looking like, you think? Little obelisk here. What in the fuck?
So much for all parts of the Empire.
Is that a
being
mana
equal
well?
and
What the fuck is
vassals.
that? Had some quests like that where I'm like, well, I'm glad I accepted this because I was gonna go do that anyway. Yeah. Did I run out of fucking? Where am I? It's in the house. I just ran all the way around the house. Is a crystal just making water with magic? I was kind of right, except not at all.
Good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Martha! Budget is 3 paychecks with overtime and 1 with holiday pay, so $1,700 bucks for a whole setup. All right, you could get something pretty decent with that.
Landlady.
Graphics cards are going for
Seems
cheap ever
asked
since Bitcoin mines started going out of style.
Imperial bearer with them. For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about.
Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention.
She said we're hot. I heard it. You guys hear that? She said we're hot.
Snapped, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way.
You're currently on my fucking ass thunder. We're minutes apart from the same cutscene. I'm trying to get work done tonight, man.
Follow me.
But Gav, man, where's Commageddon? I didn't see Commageddon in the hideout once.
Before, can't be too wary of strangers.
That's my favorite character.
In our game, I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's.
They used to fuck.
He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently.
Or they're related, but in this universe, it could be both.
You. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that
Whatageddon, there was a character that my dyslexia deemed Commageddon.
Well, if you
The first night we played this. He shows up in the hideout not long after you get there, and he's carrying sick bodies, like people who are injured.
If the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take
What's
a
the better
look at
game,
it.
this or Witcher 3, like for the whole
But he
fantasy
went out on
RPG
another
shit?
job, and he hasn't come back.
Witcher 3 is open world and gives you a lot more
Something
options in combat on what you want to do, kind of.
Fingers crossed.
With a
he's just
lot
taking
bigger
his
and
time.
more vast side
Alternative
quests. This is a linear game where the graphics are
We'll
untouchable.
find him.
Commageddon goes by auto now? Oh, okay. Damn.
We both need that bridge repaired. Carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
But if you're just trying to buckle down and
I
play a
see why
fucking game,
Sid's got
this is a
such
fucking
soft spot
game.
for you.
This game is just
If you
very well
could,
done,
I'd be
very
in
well
your
polished.
debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of
Kitsu,
the gate.
if
That's
you
the
can
quickest way
swing
down.
a
If you
dual
head for
monitor, it
heights.
is worth it.
His name is Bernard. Should
I
you
would
find
go
him,
at
tell
least-
him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Damn. With your budget, you're probably better off. I hate to say this, but with your budget, you're probably better off doing one monitor. Just make sure you get a 1440p 144 hertz monitor. That's about the solid one that you're going for. Dual monitors are 1,000,000% worth it. And then, do you have a monitor now or access to any monitor? Because it would be worth it to get one good monitor, like what I just described. I would say, again, 1440p 144 hertz. And then your second monitor can be a fucking pile of shit. It doesn't matter, right? Anything you're really focused on, monitor one, second monitor, just like a backup monitor. I ran for a long, my favorite setup I had, I ran with for a long time. I had one monitor that was 4K, 60 FPS. I had one monitor that was 1440, 144. And then I had a piece of shit who cares monitor off to the side. It was like 1080, 60 or something. And that I just kept Discord up on that at all times. And I'd occasionally use it for other shit, but that was my favorite. I could stick it out with a single monitor and a couple months paychecks. Yeah, and that, like I'm saying, as long as you have one solid one, your second one does not need to be special. On dressings of green, never down raw, lest bitter juices inspire violent retching and loose bowels. Yo, they had Taco Bell back then? The following cheatery will be repaid with a swift boot to the arse. Mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting, and fingering. What kind of bar is this? There's a shop over here. Why not? Why not peek the shop?
Anything catch your eye?
Gaia's Blade, Bastard Sword. We're chilling on Gaia's Blade right now. I got my shit upgraded. You can always buy meteorites in Valley Matter. Good to know. The Founder's Footsteps Orchestration. Oh, that's a song, dude. What am I spending $7 million for a song for?
Take care out there, eh?
You know what? Been wanting a third monitor really bad for a while. Could low-key buy a dirt cheap 1080 60. Throw it next to my PS5 for Discord NBA games or whatever. Yeah. Again, that was my favorite setup because for the third monitor for me, and I only have two here, I need to get another table so I can table this. I'm probably going to take my bed and slide it over so I can put a shelf up so I can hoist all my controllers. I need to go back to Kansas soon. and come back, like visit my family, but then come back with the rest of my controllers because I want to get shelves in the back and have all my PlayStation controllers up there. Turn the camera a little bit. But if I get another monitor, I could put a third one, and that third one can just be a piece of shit. Because for me, I full screen Discord on that. The whole time, it basically just existed as full screen Discord, and yeah, I loved it. I loved it. I'm definitely missing out on it now, only having 2 monitors here.
And that must be the ladder.
In my case, I want to greed out, though, because I have 2 1440, 144p monitors in front of me. I want to greed out, and I want the third monitor to be like the crazy 4K one.
I don't care what you're all...
Loki already made a list for a PC on a site. You'd make every choice.
What was that?
If I just get it built on, it'd be $1,200 bucks. That's not bad at all. Lately, when I stream up and a bunch of scenarios come up, we're like, damn. Yeah, no, the third monitor's worth it.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming.
There, boy! Stay down!
Oh, Jill's throwing ice. Jill's throwing ice out here.
Sick of Torval!
Look at this Shiva. She's just dropping ice bombs. I have an L-shaped desk with a 2-monitor setup for computer, another monitor for my PS5. Yeah. Question I'm asked sounds dumb to me, but I need clarification because I don't know shit about PC setups. Fire away. Fire away. Even if I'm not your guy for it, someone in chat should be.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
Can you connect a laptop and technically have that as a monitor? Good question.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
I don't know. I think you can connect a monitor to a laptop, and the monitor can serve as a second monitor to the laptop. I genuinely don't know if a laptop can serve as a monitor.
Looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Laptop can't be a monitor, unfortunately. I mean, it makes sense, yeah.
We should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away. The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to...
Should just call Bernard Bernard.
We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
Surely we have to haul something over here because we could very easily jump or run to the other side of that bridge.
The bridge will be fixed when it's... The bridge is down. If you're headed for Eastpool, you'll have to...
No, I literally could just hop that easily.
I hear the leathers that you can go up.
Do you like that? There's plenty more of that.
He sunned me. I should explore over there. I'm sure the next thing I talk to her about is going to have me explore over here, but I don't know. I feel the need.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Oh, he's using a crystal. I was looking for his mark.
Come and have a look. Don't be shy.
Ooh, a wee elevator. All right. That's a good way down. I'll go back now. Was just checking. In total, throughout last week and these next 2 weeks, I'm getting 133 hours with 8 of those as holiday pay. as overtime. Jesus. Oh, and 13 is overtime. God damn, Kitsu. Damn good shit.
Ah, you're back. What happened?
We did. He's fine.
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they... He can't keep going out alone. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return.
Working here for 2 months? They're working your ass off. Hey, what up, Jace? How you doing? Quest complete. Okay. Little meteorite here.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait?
Oh yeah, Kitsu, if you have the time, Jen wants a link to the website you were using.
Swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
What's the lore?
What's the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
Gonna play WWE, but I'm really immersed to watching people play Peak. This game is so fucking good. I do not want to turn it off.
They have,
What is the downside? You know what, chat? You know what the upside is?
Seems the miners at Drake's Head
TNT.
time keeping up with demand.
Later, Envy. Have a good night, bud.
So the bearers make up the
Appreciate you hanging out this long. TNT is basically done. I have done like everything I'm supposed to do. The team and I worked really hard on it. The recorders have got the remainder of what they got to wrap up, but TNT is done. So I don't know if there's a drawback to me just playing all night and then going to sleep and then waking up and then doing TNT and then playing more of this after maybe. I don't know. Who's to say? Who's to say? I don't know. I don't know.
The Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well.
Okay, I looked away for a second. Why did she say that they're branded? Why are there less branded now?
And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the
Oh, I'm finding out.
Just left it at the garrison. I let them deal with
It?
Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing.
Thing?
It gone since the moment I found out.
What the
Well,
fuck?
It's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
They're so fucked up.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. No.
It's because our mom runs this place.
Beggar wouldn't spit.
It's because our mom, that's my guess, don't tell me. It's because our fucking mom runs this place. And our mom is a piece of fucking shit.
Do me a favor and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend.
Maybe Yoshi P was right about not putting minorities in this game when slaves are so up front.
Understood.
I don't think that is his reasoning for it, but I do think that it is like a probably a side effect. Get hit with one bullet, but dodge a much more deadly one.
Good, honest work building that aqueduct.
If that makes sense, because it's absolutely bullshit that like black people just aren't in this game, right? There's no way around that. It's absolutely fucked. But if he would have put black people in this game and a couple of them would have just been slaves or something, like I don't know, man. It's not my. It's one of those things where it's like cis straight white guy. It's not my place. I'd see what the climate looked like, but that climate could look a lot of different ways.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there.
Had a brief conversation about this on stream. Do you have any kind of like, I'm sure it was harder to put in words over text and all that, but do you have any kind of like summary? Maybe he was onto something the way he said it was dumb as piss, but I'm going to circle back to the fact that I don't think that's his reasoning for it. I genuinely don't. If I were a betting man, right, I genuinely don't think that's his reasoning for it.
For a child to be blamed.
But like I said, hit by one bullet, dodged a very potentially much more deadly bullet. If that makes sense.
Did we?
No.
Killer bees? Those are in real life. These exist. Come here, you. I feel like I need to grind up on these guys. TLDR, people are upset they aren't in, but would also be upset if they were in as slaves. As long as it wasn't only them that were slaves, I don't think it'd be an issue personally, but you can never please everyone. I don't think it's a huge deal they aren't in the game, but the reason is goofy. That in particular. If he would have said, like, oh, it's unrealistic for black people to be in this time period, he could have been like, oh, there are black people, they're not on, like, this end of the earth that we're exploring right now. You know, you divide it up, fucking Spain, Europe, you know, whatever. Like, that makes way more fucking sense. But him just being like, yeah, it's not really realistic for them to be around here in my fantasy world with dragons and Ifrit and Shiva. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? I am a dragon, but okay. I am killing these guys. See what kind of experience I get for it. Hearing it said that way pissed literally everyone off. There's not a single non-MAGA human being out there who didn't be like, what the fuck, when they read that from the interview. You know what I mean? Alright, 40 experience. It was whatever. We're about to level up, though. It'll be big time. Found out some people boycotted the game or whatever, but I don't think it's that deep. Wait a minute, this chocobo. Why would I fight a bluebird? That thing looks amazing. And we're fighting. All right, well then.
Sick of Togo.
I do not feel good about that one. That thing was gorgeous.
Flames to me.
Sorry, I'm trying to read chat, but I need to finish this chocobo fight. Don't feel good about killing chocobo, not gonna lie. Would like to avoid that in the future. This area is gorgeous. I'm so sorry I killed the bird. Why can't I just ride the damn thing? Some people boycotted the game or whatever. I don't think it's that deep. Yeah, it's, I don't know. That one, again, is not really my place. I can't be upset with anybody for boycotting the game, obviously. It makes sense. Oh, they really baited me in, but I'm really not trying to fight this. Why would I fight it? It's gorgeous. Proceeds to murder it and its family. I told you, I didn't feel good about it, but I had to, like, it looked like a special thing. And there are some Final Fantasy games where if you beat the chocobo, you can, like, recruit them to join your party and shit. It was worth the test run, even if the result was awful. Now I know. Why does my sword have a penis head? I don't know, it's just the sword. It's definitely probably the worst looking sword we've had so far.
Let's go and see.
I'm just picking up goods on my way. I probably should fight something else, though. Because I'm just so close to leveling up. Probably should be killing mobs on my way there. Extreme lunge. Oh, that was her. I was like, who the fuck did that to me? Okay, there's more Chocobo. Not fighting them. Kill these plants. These gotta be evil plants, right?
Get him.
Oh boy. How behind is the Let's Play channel on Insurgents? Ooh, a ways? It's a bit back there. Because what was the last thing you saw? If you were watching the LP channel recently, what was the last thing you saw? The build I made was 15 to 16. I mean, that sounds... Yeah, if you're getting something good, that sounds about right.
The Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Grieger go with you?
We came to offer a donation.
Because in Insurgents right now, I'll tell you, I just got the 8th gym badge, and I'm about, like, my next thing is the Pokemon League. Next thing I do is go to the Pokemon League. Like, I'm not there yet, but it's go to the Pokemon League and then do the Pokemon League.
I see. Then please, follow me.
Remember the races on stream? Yeah, you're a while back. I'm going to start telling Weeb when he uploads those, just make them 2 hours if they're not already. Hopefully that gets caught up by the time I finish Final Fantasy 16.
Please, Father.
Midway through Ruby Destiny, goddamn.
Pain. I beg you.
The light. It fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
This is sad.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
Martha just sends people here to die.
The curse is taken.
The curse? Hold the fuck up. The crystal's curse. The price bearers and dominants pay for channeling ether through their bodies. The gradual petrification of their flesh. It does not affect those who use a crystal to cast magic. Beginning with a stiffness and ache in the extremities, as the curse progresses, limbs are rendered immobile and the pain unbearable. At last, the victim turns completely to stone and their body crumbles to dust. There is no known cure. We're finding out about this real fucking late. Bearer, the person for the coward casts magic that a crystal and releasing men and women awakened bearers are immediately enslaved. They are marked as a brand upon their cheeks.
All of them.
They're so young. I mean, I guess they've been worked like slaves.
Bearer forced to use their gift.
Yeah, they're overworked until they die, and that's it.
On the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
They're forced to use their magic for the dumbest shit, and that just speeds this curse up. Yeah. Yeah, how are the bears the ones enslaved? They are heavily, from what I can see, they are heavily outnumbered, and also society somehow flipped it to where they have a very heavy thumb pressed down on them. I'm all for the uprising. You managed to get all the bears and at least most of the dominants on one team. You would not need a very big army. It's like how this game is very Attack on Titan heavy, which is great because I fucking love Attack on Titan.
For the medicine you so kindly brought. Now, their final moments may be moments of peace.
It's a theory. Maybe this is what happened to
Next
Sid.
you see
Can you explain why he's coughing blood right now?
Pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Eldians that aren't Titans are just... I mean, yeah, that's the difference, right? This is because every bear has magic. But here's the other thing. Regular people can also use magic. I think that's something that's really easy to forget, is regular people can easily use magic. I think easily.
We should.
With crystals. So it's not like if there was a huge magic uprising, they wouldn't have anything magic to answer it with. You know what I mean?
Save a prayer to a god that is not their own.
I think I locked Torgal in there. Nope, there he is. Hi, Torgal.
You like that, don't you?
I mean, crystal-based magic is strong, though. 2 things. Number 1, I don't know if we know that. I don't know that, at least. Number 2, I don't think it matters. It's like, oh, we use crystals and our magic is a little bit weaker, but there's way fucking more of us. Yeah, if you get a group of dominants that are all on one side, it'd be very hard for, like, every other army to bring it down, it feels like, right? But, yeah, I don't know. It's all fucked. The lore entry said regular people use crystals for magic and never suffer the curse. They reap the rewards and that's it, which is why they don't want to change anything. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Keatsu, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Sorry, my bit alerts are weird. If you type stuff to go along with it, the words play twice, but the text doesn't actually show up on screen. I don't know what this is about. Yeah, see, this kid's been using a crystal since we got to this town to cool off these fish. Alright, a whole lot of nothing doing since we got to this town. I mean, I guess we just found out about the curse. It's pretty fucked. Martha!
Ah,
why did you say that name?
Thanks.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs.
Makes sense we learn about this so late when Jill and Clive ever had a reason to find out about it. I mean, when they were kids, how would they not know about that? They literally had slaves.
Now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
I think it's weird we never knew this.
Because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight.
And then also, Clive for 13 years was an adult in the army. How would he never know then?
Broken backs were carried. We ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength.
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
It's not like he blacked out and then woke up an adult. It's like he actually was doing soldier work for 13 years.
Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending.
But again, I think a lot of this, like, I'm assuming we're, like, relatively okay. And this is just guess. This is just me speculating, right? But I'm assuming people like us are a lot more okay because it's in particular the bears who have been enslaved who are, like, constantly every day going out and fucking magicking the crops and fucking magicking the well and fucking magicking this just basically the whole goddamn day.
I almost forgot.
Whereas, where these guys are used for war, they're used in spurts.
And they'll know you for one of us.
And even though they're using big attacks, it's not constant. It's just like here and there. Compared to just fucking constant magicking all day.
That you will always be welcome here.
It's like someone whose job is to go for a very long run versus a high schooler training for a track meet and then going to a track meet, if that makes sense.
and long may they stay.
Like you have, hypothetically, there's a world where there's a mailman by foot, and his whole job is to run around and deliver mail on his feet all day, every day, right? Sun up to sundown, damn near. Sometimes he stops to eat. Versus a high schooler who, like, after school trains for the track, trains track, and then on weekends goes to track meets where they race 3 times and then stop. You know what I mean? That's how I'm seeing it, at least. I might be wrong, but I'm just speculating. I also didn't hear a damn thing that woman said. I hope it wasn't important. Clive will not be affected because he's not a bear. He was blessed by the phoenix, different things. Yeah, but he's also Ifrit.
You're not where I left you. Hurt your hand.
So I don't know how it works with Clive. Clive's a little fucked up.
I did, aye.
Dominants are affected, yeah. Oh, he's got it. Yeah, he's got it on the arm.
Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
He's got it on his arm. He's gonna die. Eventually. He did use a crystal. I guess it's fire magic. He used a crystal to light his cigar.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
I'm convinced he ain't making it to the end of the game. For a while, I thought he would turn on us at one point. He felt more like neutral, middle of the road, bad guy adjacent. And we'd get a turn for that later, but yeah. A lot more likely he dies. Oh, hey, this guy.
I knew a girl back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you.
He could have done a little lightning bolt with his finger. Mark, I don't know if you missed it, but he literally has a fucking disease that every time he uses magic grows and will kill him. So I actually do not believe that it's dumb that he doesn't use his own magic, which will end. He's already ending his life quicker by smoking a cigar.
Sid.
You're gonna add the curse onto that.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own.
Well, I don't think there is a downside to him smoking cigars, because lung cancer is not going to take him before this petrification does.
You might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I wonder if that's foreshadowing.
Jill. I'm sorry we didn't.
Yeah, they've already said there's no known cure for the petrification.
Care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
If the bears were to take over, that would be the first problem they'd have to solve. They might even have to solve that problem before they take over.
Wouldn't want to keep
Is the petrification issue. Oh my god, they're finally using chocobos. Make for Eastpool, or a couple of quests nearby.
I have to find him before the Imperials do.
Well, Joshua's didn't feel like a curse. Joshua felt like he was coughing because he was inbred. But Joshua's a phoenix, so who's to say how that works?
Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that.
You look like you're in a hurry.
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive, but they'll be after him before long. Here. If you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand.
Of course.
Of course.
Thank you, Clive. His name's Norris.
You found him yet? You... That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Well, go on then.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
All right, we gotta find him before this guy does.
It's dangerous out there.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive,
God, it got real fucked
this
out
might
here.
take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. We have to find him.
False friends, huh?
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Oh, did the bridge get done? Did you guys see a thing?
You don't know a man called Norris?
I do, as it happens. And he had a lantern with him for some reason.
He was making for the marshes then.
Okay, we're going over there. I'm gonna take this quest before we go. What up, kittens? Man, these people are... I don't know if racist is the right word, but yeah. They have a lot of prejudice.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish. It's just a short climb down.
Jill can do it.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. There may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal.
Claimed it.
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand? Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say.
Yeah, I'll do this quest first. We're right here. Why not? Slay bog crabs.
Seen you been running errands.
Doesn't sound like me.
Do a lot worse than serving her, that's for certain. Those folk round
We're gonna go crab slaying.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be
Let me
interesting.
grab this. Back to the action. God, they're so tanky and defensive.
It's over.
This has so much. Ow, that hurt.
A little help.
Little crab stew for dinner.
No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
All right, turn this one in, go right back down, make our way out. I don't know if these side quests are worth it. It's just, this is just, I don't know if anybody else in chat's like this. It's just something I naturally gravitate to do.
Seen you been running errands.
In games like these that I really like, it's like if you give me a side quest, as long as the reward is even close to remotely worth it, I'm doing all of them.
Well,
Back to the weird grandma dating game Emma's playing. Wait, what? Have fun over there. Really care to even attempt side quests?
Found it! Oh, thank you!
Side quests are a mixed bag. I wish, like, it's fine if there's a couple here and there, but I hope they're not all like go here and do this, because that was final. Like, I love Final Fantasy 15. That was Final Fantasy 15's big problem. None of the side quests really had any meaning or changed anything. It was just like, go get dog tags, go to this cave. She's trying to date her own grandma. It's hard to explain. Oh, okay. Well, I hope she has fun with that. Got a gill from that, did I? Sorry, chat. I'm slowly becoming British. This is my worst nightmare. I tried 100%ing Skyrim. I'm dumb enough to do any side quest I come across. 100%ing Skyrim is doable, kind of, right? There are a couple of quests where you have to pick a side. I don't know if that cuts you off from other quests or not, but... I haven't looked at my platinum list in a while, but I haven't gotten a platinum in a while.
You can't have gone far.
Things wrong with the Final Fantasy world. They made Thunder British. First the Canadians, and now the British. The lamp.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know
I like
which
the
way
games
he went.
with the best side quests for me were New Vegas, Outer Worlds, and Cyberpunk. I want to give Outer Worlds another shot. I want to play Fallout 4 again. Again, this is, where the fuck do you find the time for this shit, right? Chat, I'm going to do a subathon one of these days. I'm going to be live for a week fucking straight, and all I'm going to do is marathon. I don't know, man. When did my thing get turned so sideways? All I'm going to do, hold on. Is I'm gonna do one giant fucking Mugen tournament like Dotto did, and in between that, while I'm sleeping, you guys are gonna watch VODs of old T-Shot playthroughs, and while I'm awake, I'm just gonna marathon shit like Fallout 4 and Outer Worlds and Yakuza, whatever game is in my backlog. Outer Worlds is really good. I started Outer Worlds.
Someone made sure work of them.
And I had fun with it. And then I just put it down and never picked it up again.
Norris, I presume.
I would eat up. Oh, we would all eat up a remaster of New Vegas.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
I want to have a day where we replay like all TNT stuff, but I don't want to do that for a little while.
He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though.
Just wait here and stay out of sight.
Thank you. And sorry.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there.
Thanks.
He waited so long before he said anything.
Attacked me, but if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
TNT tomorrow, chat.
I'll keep hold of it. A bearer without a brand.
And it is the week before a pay-per-view, so it's where all the final shit goes down before the big shit really goes down.
Betrayed by a friend.
To Obelisk, the Tormentor. Probably cut it out. I mean, I can just upload them in full. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if it's going to be replayed to Twitch chat, yeah, but I don't plan on replaying the old ones, so. Didn't see him.
There you are, Clive.
Well branded.
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters.
Her grandma shot her down and then she ended stream.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then? Or do you need to see a body?
That's funny.
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell ya. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
Yep.
He's alive.
Damn, we snitched.
You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Is he gonna kill him?
Oh, you crafty. Thank you.
All right, get me the fuck out of here. It's main quest time. Those were not really worth it. Well, hold on. How much did I get? I know my camera blocks it. 22 experience, 100 ability points, 0 gil, and some quest stuff. Yeah, we can build with that. We can sell it. Whatever. The ability points are nice. Ooh, one more side quest along the way. He is one of Martha's guys. Okay, so he must have been faking it when he yelled at him earlier or whatever.
Ah, the slumbering chocobo.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits.
Sorry, but there's a treasure over here. It's wild to me that there exists a world, and I get like Australia is real, so maybe it is real, but this close to a well-established village and city, there's just these really evil spiders hanging out. I find it hard to believe that by this point, these super evil spiders wouldn't have meandered their way into town and like started stealing livestock at night or something. We don't must.
You there, over here.
I am over here. Jill killed one of them.
Excuse me.
I got 8 experience.
That blade of yours. Curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, but we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here.
We don't empty.
We're just accepting that they talk to us like shit. This is crazy.
Made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you.
All right. I suppose those wolves...
I like the AI will actually kill people. Yeah, they're not useless.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
They're beyond not useless. They might be some of the better AI I feel like I've ever played a game with. Just in terms of like, you tell the dog what to do and he does it. You don't command the others at all, but they're always doing something good. I've never once felt like I was the only one in a fight when I had allies. This prioritized quest shit is so streamlined. And yeah, it's just really good.
I look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
And one of these. Just pooch, fucking punting the pooch is crazy.
To find this Bryce, getting the road safe.
I can legitimately trust them to kill smarter enemies while I fight the big ones, which is really nice because my normal strategy is take out all the little guys and then fight the big guys when all the little guys are down. Order this game, but Amazon says it's going to be another 2 weeks. What are everyone's thoughts? Worth it, or just keep playing Tears of the Kingdom?
So I got rid of the wolves.
Worth it? Like what? What do you mean worth it, Panda Man? Wait the 2 weeks, or what do you mean?
Then again, if you didn't,
because if you play Tears for 2 more weeks, you'll have it done by the time this game comes in.
bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you?
Oh, Frederick. You wily bastard. You served us well, bearer.
Yeah, it sounds like a decent scenario where Tears will keep you busy while you wait. Unless you're asking if you should cancel that and buy a copy that'll be here sooner. Because I would say do that so you can get it on the hype of this game while it's happening. But it's your call. Oh, I wouldn't buy it digital right now and then still have the physical copy coming in 2 weeks.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.